How's everyone doing today? College Lefty, and in this video we're going to be using Shohei Ohtani as a two-way player. Since you're able to select your starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani is a starting pitcher, his live series version, as well as the Faces of the Franchise Ohtani. And one of the reasons why I think he's valuable this year is because you can select him to pitch, as well as put your pitcher that's in the batting order in the leadoff spot or wherever you want in the lineup and use him in that way. So we're going to have 9 hitters in the lineup. Mickey Mantle will be maintaining that last spot in the batting lineup, but Shohei Ohtani on the mound doesn't really have the best repertoire in this year's game. He's always had a two-seamer or a pitch that has some tailing action to it, but in this one he does not. He does have the splitter and the slow breaking curveball to go along with the slider. Here he is making his debut, leading off a perfect line drive out. That's the first one I have received. That's the first one I've witnessed as well. But 80-something power. If I was able to get under that last hit, it was more than likely a no-doubt home run. Anyway, Mike Trout has been the MVP of my team ever since I pulled him out of the pack. I have used him in every game so far, and he is absolutely incredible in this game. Starting off this game with an early 1-0 lead, Joey Gallo with the line drive ground ball up the middle. But this opponent definitely has a good squad. A lot of good gold cards with a lot of power. Shohei Ohtani is a little bit wild. I was struggling to locate with him up until this point. I felt like I was able to pitch all right with him. I mean, at first I started off pretty bad. I was throwing the ball all over the place. Now I'm starting to get the hang of it, trying to dot up, locate with some of these individual pitches and get that confidence up, so that way he is a little bit more effective. We're looking for a double play ball right here, pops it up to left field, and I have had some mishaps in the outfield so far playing ranked seasons. This is my 4th game, and I'm 3-0 so far. I have made probably 3 or 4 errors though in the outfield. This is going to be a tough play. I'm going to try and hit R1 to get up there and rob it. We missed that one with Mickey Mantle. He does get some base running miscues going on. I threw to the wrong base. I tried to throw cancel and throw to third, but in this year's game, once you select the base, he's throwing it. Even if you have throw canceling on, I'm trying to figure all that out as well. I mean, it's trial and error at this point, but the silver version of Craig Biggio, 90-speed catcher, is blooping that one in. A nice line drive base hit the other way that allows him to take the lead. 2-1 ball game. Ketel Marte up at the plate. This card has been amazing for me. I haven't really hit any home runs with him. Haven't tapped into his power yet from the right side when he's swinging against a lefty. He does have 80 power. They did mention that that's kind of the threshold in terms of perfect no-doubters. That's why I'm using Gleyber Torres in this one as well. 80-something power against both sides, and he launches that one out for a 2-run shot in his debut at bat. So that's always nice to see. We have Shohei Ohtani coming up to the plate. 0 for 1 with the perfect liner. Now he has a 2-run shot, helping himself out. A good home run. That's why I want to use Ohtani. He has about 84 power, or 80 to 84 power against righties. And anybody with that amount of power this early in the game cycle is going to play extremely well, especially on All-Star difficulty or whatever difficulty we're playing on this early in ranked seasons. I'm at about 180 for my rating, so if I win this game I might be able to get into the 200s, which would be the next tier. I believe it's the regular season rather than spring training. But this play right here, that play is made in last year's game by Honus Wagner. I didn't really feel like I needed to die for it, so I didn't until it was too late. But nonetheless, nobody down. Aaron Judge up at the plate, hanging slider. Felt like I threw that one in a good location, had some pretty good feedback, but he just hung it. It's not as random. I noticed that I'm able to locate much better with pitching in this year's game already. It's not as random in terms of hanging a pitch, but it will happen every now and then. I don't notice it as much so far through the 4 games I've played. But top of the 3rd inning, 5-5 ball game. Still a lot of game left to be played. Tim Anderson launched a double earlier, and now I'm looking to get him to fly out. He has hit the ball pretty well right to some of my fielders out there. 3-0 pitch, I'm swinging at it with Mitch Garver. Felt like I was looking for that fastball, just barely got under it. Good, popped up, and that's the end of that inning. So 5-5, top of the 4th. Started to get him off balance a little bit at the plate. I felt like this guy was locked in early on, and sometimes that's going to be the case. You're not going to be able to throw pitches in the strike zone. You need to try and expand the zone a little bit depending on your opponent, because it's so easy to hit and the hitting is so nice and rewarding in this year's game. Pitching is really important, I would say. But here you have Shohei Ohtani up once again. Swung a little early on that one. Early okay. If I wait back on it and hit it the other way, that's probably a no-doubter as well. Launch the opposite field. That's what I was looking for, but Ohtani definitely impressed me so far using him in this video. I'm looking to get that diamond version of Ohtani. I feel like that card's going to be even better, has a little bit more power, has a little bit better pitching stats, and should have more control, which is the main thing he's lacking on this live series card. Anyway, this opponent started to get back into that groove a little bit. I noticed that he was having much better at-bats, taking more pitches, having consistent timing where he was starting to square the ball up. Just barely missed that one from sending that one out for a homer. Anytime you throw up and away in this year's game or in previous years, if you miss over the middle, look out, because that thing will be able to be hit and pulled with early feedback for a home run. Sometimes I've seen it with very early for a rolled over base hit. What a play there from Ketel Marte. Anyway, we're moving on into the later innings of this game. Halfway through, we have Joey Gallo leading it off for us. 2 singles already. Gallo has picked it up for me. Started off 1 for 4 with him in the first game. Since then, I don't know if I've gotten out with him. He's that good. He has the vision, especially on these levels. I know I'm looking to get the diamond version of Gallo as well. They pretty much boosted each and every stat on his card by 10 attributes, which is pretty important. Anyway, David Ortiz. Also haven't hit any home runs with David Ortiz yet. I'm looking to get a nice gameplay with him, but he does send that one up the middle. That's going to allow Gleyber Torres to come up to the plate. Already has a home run in the inning, or in this game, I should say, not in this same inning. We have a chance to break this game open in this inning, and Gleyber Torres smashes a grand slam. I saw the visual on the scoreboard, the out in right field looked pretty good. It had the louder, get loud type of stuff, animated scoreboards and animated background stuff going on. I think that's incredible. But we get 57 points. We move up to 237. Undefeated so far, 4-0. With that being said, I'll probably end up losing the next game I play. But as I move up in the ranks of ranked seasons, I'm going to go up against much better teams, much better players that have also played a handful of games and won most of them. That's just kind of how it works with the rating system, the rating mod. I have an 85 overall team, so it's boosting up my rating mod a little bit, and this will be the team in the next video. I'm going to try and mix it up a little bit. I've swapped some guys in and out off the bench. I was using Stanton in the last video. I took him out. I'll try Chris Bryant out. I'll try out Juan Soto as well. For the pitchers, we're going with some of these same guys. I still haven't used Clayton Kershaw. I still haven't used a lot of these relievers. I recently picked up Will Smith. I sold Ken Giles, and I swapped him out with Edwin Diaz. I'm looking to replace that guy, though. I need a better, solid right-handed pitcher. But to end this video, let's go ahead and open up a 10-pack bundle. I've gotten really lucky. I pulled Mike Trout as my only diamond so far, and that video is uploaded on YouTube as well. But trying to get another diamond, trying to get a couple good live series golds, and there's Joey Gallo. So we already get our stubs back pretty much for this pack opening. He's going for about 13K stubs, and I paid around $9,000 for him last night once the game launched. I felt like that was a pretty good price. Gallo will fluctuate a little bit depending on if he's event eligible, depending on things like that with inside edge. That will certainly play a big factor, but so far, I mean, with as many of these silvers as I can pull, that's only helpful to make some stubs back. I should be able to at least break even with this pack opening after pulling Gallo in the very first pack. But if we do get a diamond, that's just profit, as well as any, of these universal profile icons. There's a audio, it looks like it might be an audio, yep, a bat flip, just visuals and customization in this Diamond Dynasty mode. Those things will add up. I noticed I had a couple of those already, and that's 1,000 subs. I'll just leave that in the inventory for now and go through it later on. Some of that stuff might be valuable in exchanges or locking some things in programs, whether it's players, stadiums, things like that. I'm looking to try and collect as many things as possible, but I don't want to necessarily do it right now. As you can see, I sold Joey Gallo and received about 11,600 stubs back. Thank you all for watching this video. I'm College Lefty, and hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying the game like I am, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.